Shine. It is Sunday, November the 9th. In transit today, we've got the moon in Cancer with a biquintile to Mars. The moon biquintile over to Mercury, both of them both in the sign of Sag. Today, Mercury goes retrograde at 1:54 p.m. We have the moon in Cancer at a semi-square to Uranus, a trine over to the North Node, a trine over to the Sun, both in the signs of Pisces and in Scorpio, so heavy water energy today. And then we're going to see a sesquiquadrate over to Mars and Mercury in retrograde. And then we're going to see Venus in the sign of Scorpio with a semi-square over to Mars in Sag. All right. We're retrograding with Mercury at the 7th degree of Sagittarius. Speaks about the stirring up of emotions. It says there's always something going on to keep us from giving up and losing our appetite to stay involved in life's ups and downs. And we're starting this reading right now with the moon in Cancer at the 15th degree. It says here, appropriate enjoyment of material abundance. It said, though it carries obvious risk of greedy attachments, the enjoyment of material abundance is a valid spiritual principle. All right, so your materials could be great today. All right, but the planet of communication is going retrograde. Okay. Let's see. The sun is at 18 degrees of Scorpio. Let's see what this one is speaking about. A woods rich in autumn coloring. So self-transformation. All right, there could be a lot going on with self. All right, obviously Scorpio is the sign that transforms. So let's just see what comes out. I have all the decks out here. I'm going to do a quick tarot spread. We'll get into chakras, and then we'll do Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Let's see what's coming out here. The Four of Wands, commitment. Well, the first thing I heard was commitment. The Knight of Cups, coming out as the challenge. So obviously the stirring up of emotion. That Sabian symbol, we spoke about this one before. Cupid knocking at the door could be a challenge right now in commitment. All right, because of the stirring up of emotions. Having to speak valid truth. What a situation with the Ace of Cups. Sorry, the Ace of Swords. The King of Cups, the Fool card, and in the near future, the Hangman. Yeah, kind of feels like a very indecisive energy, which direction you're heading in right now because of the way that you feel emotionally. Got the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Hangman, all water energy out here. So the trines that are taking place are supposed to bring in something auspicious, positive, good luck. All right, so if it doesn't feel right in the person that you want to be committed to, if this feels like there is no communication, there is no truth, then more than likely you're looking for or searching for some sort of brand new beginning. All right. Ace of Wands. Yeah, it looks like you're searching for passion. All right, so desire could be at hand today. That's that Mars energy in Sag. And I'm seeing Mercury going retrograde, which is the current energy in tarot of the Eight of Wands. All right, so if you have passion for someone and it's not being communicated, then more than likely you're going to be searching for a brand new pathway here. The Queen of Wands. It could be the lack of confidence in your hopes and fears. And I've got the Three of Wands coming out as the overall. So how are you going to make progress overcoming whatever your emotional state is going through right now? The Star card at the bottom of the deck. Heavy on the Aquarius and Pisces here in majors. All right. North Node in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto direct in the sign of Aquarius. All right. So Pluto is the planet of transformation. Whatever's happening, it's reflecting over to your emotional state. Could be about a Taurus, Virgo, and or Capricorn masculine here. I do see a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces masculine as well. That person is coming out as the past position. And I'm seeing the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy more than likely as the hope and fear. And we do have Mercury and Mars in the sign of Sag with Chiron, which is the asteroid of like core wound healing, in the sign of Aries. So I definitely see commitment being a problem, your emotions being a problem, speaking on truth. All right. The Hangman is giving me where you have to kind of like go through shadow work, introspection, like really take a step back and really decipher where you're moving forward here, because it's asking for progress. Three of Wands. Like, where are you going to be remaining assertive? All right. I see the moon being in Cancer right now at its domicile. Could be heightened emotions. All right. King of Swords is more than likely you're standoffish emotionally if you're not getting some sort of truth. I split the deck and it's the Five of Swords. So it's giving me this energy of like uncertainty. It could create some sort of mental conflict. It may be that there's gossip involved overall, all right? Or seems like someone's more than likely trying to restrict you and or work up against you in some sort of way, all right? So we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and heavy on the Aquarian energy right here. All right. One more on that moon. Coming out as the Queen of Swords. Exactly the same type of energy. All right, so something is destined to change in today's energy, and if it's going in retrograde, more than likely, reversed is going to be the need for clarification in communication, okay? All right, let's get into chakras. Rise and shine, people. I don't know where we are right now, planetary-wise. Let me just check and see. Planetary hour of the moon. All right, so the moon in Cancer having the closest aspect next at, I think it's like 10 o'clock. 10:48, we're going to see a semi-square over to Uranus now in the sign of Taurus. All right, so that's slight tension overall. Typically, Cancer's moon to Taurus's energy is seen to be a sextile, but because where they are degree-wise, it could definitely feel like slight tension. I do see things picking up by about 1 p.m., and where the trines are going to start happening. Mercury will go retrograde, and then we'll see the trine over to the sun at 3:26 p.m. So heavy on family foundation, your community, stability, whatever that may be. Maybe it is having to do with the sense of belonging overall. I see connected to what you desire. All right. Fertility could be of significance here. I'm seeing a woman, and I'm seeing eggs, okay? Physical health as well. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, faith. Let's clarify this energy. What's going on with the dynamic of the root chakra coming out with family and physical health? Meaning your root, your foundation, your tribe, your community, all right, could overall be your health. It also has a lot to do with your finances, all right? A sense of abundance as well, if it has anything to do with your resources. Absolutely, it has to do with your investments. So your resources here, Pentacle energy, money, all right? Ace of Cups, are you going to be investing moving forward long term? You could have other options as well, or you're just kind of like reviewing your options in love. All right, Star card energy here on what your wish fulfillments are. Let's see, what is it that this person desires or what you desire? So this will be in connection to your love life. The Ten of Swords, it kind of feels like there's an ending on what you desire to happen overall. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands that came out in the hopes and fears. All right, so I'm telling you, there's a sense of uncertainty here on what you desire coming true in connection to who you want to see a foundation with. All right, towards your commitments. That's the first card that came out was the Four of Wands. You may be in this energy of feeling like something was more than likely just lust, because this is a Venus and Aries energy, and it more than likely speaks about lust. Venus is at its detriment in the sign of Aries, and Venus is actually right now in the sign of Scorpio at its detriment as well. All right, so Venus has all to do with love and where you want something to be reciprocated from your masculine energy, and more than likely it's not coming through that way. So it looks like it's turning out to be that there's a sense of like mental conflict, and it could be affecting your physical health. All right, let's see. It's creating some sort of like imbalance in your emotional state as well. Yeah, definitely. Like you're going back and forth with something, and what you want to see is a firm foundation with the Four of Pentacles. If it doesn't feel like it's 10 toes down on the situation, more than likely you feel like it's not going anywhere, and it's pushing you to want to go towards some sort of brand new beginning. Yeah, more than likely it feels like a breakup, separation, loss. It kind of feels like it hurts a little bit and you're a little standoffish. Seven of Wands. All right. So more than likely moving forward, there could be, I'm seeing Five of Cups and the Hierophant, the person that you wanted to be committed to. It kind of feels like you feel like you took a loss, and it could be in a connection of a soulmate. All right, I see the Two of Cups there. So I feel like if you're not already receiving what you desire, then more than likely you're going to be moving forward. All right, you don't want to feel indecisive here. I see a lot of Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Libra, and Taurus. Page of Cups here. Why is the Page of Cups here? This could be like an immaturity of trying to express your emotional state and how you're feeling right now. So the stirring up of emotions could make you feel a little standoffish. All right, the Two of Wands. It's like needing to head down a new pathway. And then the Sun towards something that makes you more happy. Okay. Knight of Cups. That was coming out as the challenge. You don't feel happy right now. You want happiness. All right. I don't know if someone here more than likely was to leave you out in the cold, or you feel like you're going through hardship with material gain. If you're going back and forth in a relationship that doesn't reciprocate to you, all right, and it creates nothing but conflict. So I've seen the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. All right. So there could be a lot of changes happening today with this Mercury retrograde. I keep seeing Taurus's energy overall, and Uranus is now in Taurus, so it's going to create that sense of chaos, and it's like leading you towards wanting more passion. All right, rise and shine, you guys. Yeah, lots of changes. 5 is associated to change. I see King of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Hermit. So emotionally, if you're not receiving the passion that you desire, then more than likely you're going to be going into hermit mode. Reflection period. All right, and that's why we saw the Hangman overall. Queen of Pentacles, stay grounded. That's why I'm seeing heavy root chakra here, heading directly into the sacral. So what you desire, it could have a lot to do with where you're creating. Maybe you feel rejected, neglected. All right, this is Moon and Cancer energy. That could definitely be heightened emotions. And I'm also seeing Mercury and Cancer. Your intuition today could be heightened on where you're moving forward. All right, so pay attention to your dream state. What your emotions are telling you, or more than likely your gut instinct, the connection to a mother figure, or just the feminine energy overall could be of significance, coming out with the Queen of Pentacles at the end. All right, you might have your boundaries up. I also seen the Nine of Wands, focusing more so on like your spiritual strength. Okay, let's move on from this. So have faith in whatever you want to come true. If it doesn't feel right, get ready for the changes. Let's get into Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I see Jupiter in Aries. A lot of you could be focusing on starting up some sort of business, all right, or just gaining more information, like your intellect being of significance and your knowledge. I'm seeing the Moon in Aquarius, all right, so there's a sense of independence here. Sun in Virgo, focusing on your health again. It came out 6th house energy. That could be work. All right, I'm seeing this Mars in Virgo energy. This came out in my last reading, and where a lot of you were being criticized, all right, due to the decisions that you were making or however you were going to be moving forward. So there could be a lot of discrimination going on right now involving your work life. All right, yeah, there could be a lot of resistance. Mercury and Taurus energy is going to be that 5 of Pentacle energy. All right, so changes needed to be made. Venus being in the sign of Capricorn, there could be where you feel that your heavy focus is on career. All right, the Moon in Libra, companionship, and that can be with anybody. It doesn't necessarily, because it's in Libra's energy, mean that it's a love partner. It could be something platonic, family, friends. It could be a romantic lover, but I'm seeing Saturn and Aries here as well with risk. All right, so if this is more than likely about work and business, that's what this feels is, like a business reading. If you're starting up some sort of enterprise and doing something independently, and you're focusing more than likely on health, all right, this could be physical health, this could be mental health, this could be helping others that are going through difficulties and where they feel like they're being criticized in the workplace. There could be a lot of resistance. more than likely having to deal with people that have positions of authority, and or if you're searching for some sort of companionship, it's like you're taking a risk right now. This would be like entering specific situations involving work and or being involved with someone in the workplace, which is not going to be a good idea. Originality is here, optimism is here, and negotiation. For those that are like risky enough to go do something original and do it independently, you seek the most resistance here because you have to push harder than everybody else. The moon in Sag is going to be that 9 of Wands energy. So something could be negotiated in the background, whether this is something for you or not. The sun in Leo, for those that do take the risk, it looks like you're going to be dealing with people that are on your ass, because I see fortune and then manipulation because of how much you're attaining here, whether that's fame, fortune, materialism, gain, however you want to see it. All right. And it could be because a lot of people are flattered by you, or you're stepping into something involving work with those that are like very two-faced. All right. So it's giving me like deceptive courtships, deceptive companions, deceptive romantic lovers, that type of thing. All right. So be careful that you're not involved. And then it kind of pushes you to go do something in isolation by yourself. Yeah. And I'm seeing Venus and Scorpio's energy current transit again with secrets. All right. See what I'm saying? This would be like romantically involved with someone in the workplace, discrimination. And I'm seeing 10 of Wands. It'll be like a heavier burden that you're carrying here, trying to do something independently. Mars and Scorpio's energy, which we just transited out on the 4th of November. This was a very revengeful energy. All right, so if you're inspiring people to do more positivity is what it looks like, and if you're achieving this goal, you might crack the secret of something that was meant to leave someone being criticized, being discriminated, taking risks and things like that, being where they have to go back and forth, like negotiating whether this is something you want to do, or if you're attracting the right people in your community, is how I'm hearing that. All right, so your tribe, those that you see to be as your family. Mercury retrograde is going to bring up a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of rumors. It's just negative energy overall. That's what I see. All right, so you're focusing more so on self-transformation again with the sun in Scorpio. Hold on a second. Is that right? Yeah, it is. All right, let's get into tea leaf. Let's get into this. What's going on? Who's here, you guys? Just wave hi in the chat. It's just me. Okay. Misunderstandings could be taking place here. That's the lack of communication, obviously. All right, dissatisfied with life. A lot of people are having a lot of changes going on, and doesn't necessarily just have to be in the workplace. Could be in the romantic life, or where they feel like they're not achieving goals. All right, could be definitely having to do with money matters. All right, I see spiritual love here. Let's see. With the moon, there's going to be changes that are taking place. September could have been of significance, or I'm seeing Virgo, Libra energy there. So that could be workplaces. This could be romantic lovers. All right. This is a time to get back to basics. And then I see a masculine energy here. All right, so there could be a period of ill health and or someone that's in the energy of depression. Let's see what this misunderstanding is. What's happening in the background of that misunderstanding? Something's not in balance. All right, so there could be someone here again, dissatisfied with life. And I'm seeing that's a personal thing that's going on, where it's requiring this person to move forward with strength. All right, and peace in their life so that they can feel successful. All right. Whatever is happening with money matters, that's the risk. That's something that you're taking a chance with. Let's see spiritual love. That's where you're climbing towards success. So if you have a spiritual connection with someone and it feels supportive and it feels that this is your tribe, your community, then great. Everything else feels like misunderstandings with things that are imbalanced. If something feels like it's lacking in your life or you're dissatisfied, it's because you need to gain strength and peace in your life. And if it has to do with money matters, it's like you're taking a risk with something here. What's the change in your life happening with the moon cycle right now? It says you'll be taken care of in difficult times. So again, emotionally, it's going to be something that you're having to overcome. because it's involving September energy, Virgo and or Libra, meaning workplace and or how you're being of service to someone, your health, and or relationships, partnerships, or contracts. Yeah, this is a chain of events that's going to end up affecting other situations in your life. So in order for you to get back to basics, is coming through with going after some sort of exciting event. And this masculine energy that's here is coming through with lots of passion. All right, so it says you need to defend yourself from someone here, though. Where's my thing? Here we go. What's requiring what needs to come into balance? How are you gonna come into balance? I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Empress are the three cards that I see. That's heavy Taurus's energy. Full moon in Taurus could have been of significance. And I'm seeing the moon in Libra here as well. So heavy on the Venus. Venus being in Scorpio. There could be some sort of like indecision. Whether you're willing to transform a situation moving forward romantically. Or this could just be heavy in your deep emotional feelings. Venus in Scorpio is heavy on the secrets. That's what Spirit wanted me to say. All right. So check your placements of where Venus and Scorpio sits for you. Let's see what needs balance here. Your love life. It keeps coming through as a challenge. Okay. Dissatisfied with life and having to gain strength and peace in your life as well. The Queen of Swords, staying mentally strong. All right. Show me dissatisfied with life and or your resources here where you're taking something risky. Six of Pentacles, you don't feel reciprocated overall with money. Maybe you're not being paid enough in the workplace. All right, maybe you're doing more work than someone else is doing and it's not leading you anywhere else. But your spiritual love and how you're climbing for success, it looks good. That's where you feel the most heavy burden. So for those that are helping people physically with their health, meaning let's say I'm reading for you guys and I'm giving you guys advice. You guys are working harder than what you should be right now. That's what I see. All right, because of the moon in Cancer, there could be a lot of people with some sort of emotional imbalance. But it says you'll be taken care of in difficult times. The Empress. All right, so just hold your, I'm just getting like hold your status. Hold your value. All right. At the bottom of the deck, there could be a lot of deception going on right now against the Taurus and or Libra. Because I see it out here plenty of times. All right, Spirit wanted me to see that Six of Pentacles and that Empress. There's some sort of imbalance there or indecision. Or there could be someone being deceptive in the back and purposely doing something that affects certain situations in your life involving your work life and or your romantic life. That's what I see here. All right, so it could be fucking with your emotional state. The Eight of Pentacles is more than likely in the workplace. All right. There's something here about you mastering something and being able to call somebody out on their shit where things are not being reciprocated. The Empress next to the Eight of Pentacles, this is like you're valued in the workplace. But why is the energy coming out as the Queen of Swords next to the Six of Swords? It's like I will clear cut you the fuck off if you're not reciprocating towards me. If anything that I'm giving you in this spiritual connection, whether this is romantically and or in the workplace, something feels harder than what it needs to be here with the Ten of Wands. Like, why are you not reciprocating what I'm giving out to you? Because if that's the case, and the Page of Cups is saying this is why there's a stirring up of emotions, Queen of Swords, somebody's getting cut the fuck off immediately. All right. Now, getting back to basics in this exciting event is coming through with the Lovers. All right. So if you're seeking new love or somebody finally wants to come in and try to reciprocate love with you, more than likely it's a masculine energy coming in with lots of passion. All right. This could be during the moon in Leo because it's a last quarter moon. And it's going to require some sort of adjustment on a masculine energy. Leo for me is a masculine energy because it's fire. All right. It's coming through with the King of Cups. So somebody's going to try to start wearing their heart on their sleeve at this point. Okay. That's what this feels like. Yeah. And that's how they're going to come through and try to switch something up so that they can be successful in bringing something back to basics. See what I'm saying? It starts off with the Four of Wands. This person that was more than likely lustful, but not being honest or truthful about their feelings, more than likely they're going to try to switch some shit up and Mercury retrograde. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's communicate. Come in and spin in the block. After you clearly just say, well, fuck out. Like, you cut somebody off and then they come back around. That's what that feels like. All right, let's clear this one out. So somebody could have been going through some sort of depression here or trying to more than likely, like, protect themselves from what wasn't seen, all right, or what they didn't understand about the emotional state. Well, October could have been of significance. As I shuffle the deck. All right, I'm seeing position of authority, reconciliation. So that kind of feels like a boss, a masculine energy. I see the Two-Face card here. So somebody definitely was playing Two-Face, was in some sort of deceptive courtship. It could have been where their wish wasn't granted because of the involvement of other people around them. Someone else could have been going through like a legal case. All right, where there was some sort of unsuccessful plan, disappointments, whether that was a friend and or a lover. I'm seeing lots of energies here. All right, so just be careful because, again, Venus and Scorpio, very secretive. All right. Scorpio's energy can bring out a lot of jealousy, envy, deception. It's like that type of thing. I see unsettled time. Enemies working against you. Don't be tempted to lower your standard. Hidden secrets can harm you. See what I'm saying? That's crazy. It says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So your intuition with the moon in Cancer today being heightened. Dream state of significance. I see secret admirer, love, deep affection, and caring. So more than likely, if somebody is not expressing love, it's because they were more than likely holding secrets and hiding or doing something against you behind your back. All right, so if you feel that energy, then this is why you are going through some sort of unsettled time. All right. Whoa. Let's see. Why does she always want to be in there, bro? She like getting squished by the damn drawer. All right, let's clarify this. Wow. Unsettled times is someone that's working against you behind your back. Again, hidden enemies. All right. It's here twice. Says you're going to be shown the way. I see July being here. So that is Cancer, Leo energy. So this is right now from this moon cycle heading into the last quarter moon in Leo. And then I'm seeing the most difficult part of the situation is already over at the bottom of the deck. New home, new attitude. So somebody could be moving. All right, because you do have people working against you behind your back. But it says you're going to be shown the way. So whatever that is, it feels like the energy will start shifting. Good advice from a wise person. So take it from me. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay. What's going on with this unsettled time here and the need to plan ahead? Take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. Somebody could be trying to attack your finances or however you receive your material wealth. All right. It says they're working against you behind your back twice. So there's nothing that you should be worried about. It says great worry over nothing. Don't be tempted to lower your standards is here. You have psychic abilities. I feel like you're getting the messages that you need to receive, and whoever it is that is working behind your back. What's the hidden secrets that can harm you? Somebody's playing Two-Faced. I'm telling you. All right. Someone working against you behind your back in connections to your money path. However you get your money or however you are receiving some sort of material gain, it could be through your resources. It doesn't matter. It looks like it's under attack. All right. So if you're being shown the way, I see recognition and reward for merit. I'm seeing July being here again. Moon in Cancer to the moon in Leo within the next couple days. Money could be coming to you. So whoever was under attack, it looks like you got resources coming your way. And then it says the most difficult part of the situation is already over. All right, it's coming through with the feminine energy. And it says you'll be playing a different role. All right, so again, I feel like someone is either residing in a different home. It could be moving to a different workplace, that type of thing, because it's affecting your resources by people working against you behind your back. That's what this feels like. Welcome in, you guys. Let's clarify this energy. This is nasty right here. I don't like this. Like you got people working against you twice. All right, affecting your financial state. Hidden secrets harming you by people just playing Two-Faced around you and affecting your money, but you're receiving recognition here because you're being shown the way how to overcome this. And it's coming through your psychic abilities. So again, moon in Cancer, you're highly tapped into your emotional state right now. And it could be affecting just partnerships, relationships, contracts, and or your health. All right, how you're meant to be of service to someone else or overall the workplace. I see the stars, so Aquarius' energy, you could be attacked here. Scorpio's energy is here as well with the death card. All right, so I'm seeing a Scorpio and or an Aquarius, which is a square. All right, that could create some sort of tension. I see the Lovers. Something's affecting your love life here and or your close relationships, or however you're making quote unquote decisions. The Lovers could be a decisions card. I'm seeing here the King of Cups. All right, so someone could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy, or Venus being in the sign of Scorpio, meaning that there's like two-face going on right now, all right, in your love life, or how something's supposed to transform for you. All right, but that could also be something positive because we've got Jupiter in Cancer, which is going retrograde in the next 2 days, and we also have the North Node in Pisces. Show me this energy about how someone's working against you behind your back in connection to you getting connected to your money path. The Knight of Cups. It came out again as the challenge. The person that you're supposed to be with, more than likely, if someone's working against you behind your back, there could be like a third party here interfering with the decisions that you're making in connection to whoever that lover is. All right. You're going to be shown the way how to overcome some sort of competition, challenge, conflict, whatever this is, so that your money comes in the next couple days. All right, because it says money's coming to you in the month of July, meaning Cancer, Leo energy, the moon in Cancer, moving to the moon in Leo. Yeah, you got some sort of opportunity coming. All right, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like everything's going to be cleared out. The most difficult part of the situation's over, and it looks like it involves a Taurus or the person or the place that you want to be committed to. All right, I feel like you're getting knowledge about it. You could be a teacher or a public speaker or something like that. This is part of your brand new beginning, and more than likely I'm going to clarify this. New home, new attitude, and you playing a different role in this person's life. But we've got Uranus and Taurus. So again, this is going to be changes that are taking place. All right, yeah, you're going to be feeling like you're going to get news about something here with Mercury retrograding in Sagittarius. So this is what it is. Like you're about to receive some sort of news about new home, new attitude, and then I'm seeing you playing a different role. Whether this is in your workplace or in someone's life romantically as a lover, because I see it out here. The Magician. There could be some sort of manipulation happening in the background where, again, that's Mercury retrograde energy with the Magician, where something feels like it's either you're being discriminated, if it feels like manipulated in any way. All right. It looks like you're going to overcome that with the Chariot. What's going on with Cancer's energy right now? Again, we spoke about the moon cycle. Hold on a second. Yeah, the appropriate enjoyment of material abundance right now, the 15th degree. I feel like that's coming in because you got money coming your way from this moon cycle into the next. The opportunity presents itself. Uranus and Taurus, or you could legit be with the Taurus energy because it came out with the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. This could be like full moon and Taurus energies finally shifting from like full moon and Taurus. As we start waning down, there's adjustments that are taking place, situations that no longer serve being removed so that something transforms and you get your wish fulfillment. It's kind of what it feels like here. All right, because in Scorpio's energy, the sun is there, Venus is there, in Aquarius's energy, another major. We've got Pluto transforming the situation. All right, Ten of Cups as I see the deck. I see Eight of Swords. You could be all up in your head about something. There could be a fire sign involved here, an earth sign. Someone that may have been trying to do something deceptive to get you to move on or move forward out of a certain situation that didn't serve you, to get you to have a brand new beginning. So again, it's like enemies working against you behind your back to force you to go into a money path. That's what this feels like. All right, like if something wasn't serving you or if something was slowed down, it was because somebody was working in the background, and you're kind of like picking up on the energy finally of who this two-faced person was or why those hidden secrets were harming you. All right. Wow. Let's see. Okay. You got a distant friend that's thinking about you. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. I see month of October, in which we saw already. That's pleasure with a close friend, though. All right. I don't like who this person is that's working against you behind your back. She's coming through as a dark woman, and she's like causing discord, whether it's family and or friends. It says control your anger or you are going to be sorry. So this isn't something that you need to react to. Your guides are going to show you the way of how to overcome whatever this conflict, challenge, or difficulty is. It involves some sort of family wishes coming true. So involving like those that are closest to you. Okay. Somebody's leaving your life, or you're going to be at the end of a situation finally. Says you're highly thought of. So whoever that distant friend is that's thinking about you, all right, they know that there's someone's trying to make you do something against your will. I don't know who's protecting you from that, but it's saying basically, like, don't get frustrated about it. All right, yeah, discord amongst family and friends is here again. All right, so this could definitely be someone involved in, like, playing third party to some bullshit, and that's happening in the background. Again, there's some sort of handshake or the meeting with a stranger that could be of importance. Maybe that's how your new opportunity comes in. Yeah, news is on the way. And I see you're going to be wearing your crown. You're going to be honored and respected here. Because whoever's leaving your life or whatever ending of a situation that you're in is going to be basically saying, like, whatever the unsuccessful outcome to a problem was, you're going to be removed from that situation. All right. Something having to do with an older woman, so a mother figure, all right, could be coming back around in your life with Mercury being in retrograde. Show me this energy of controlling your anger. You will be sorry. I feel like this is why something's affecting your finances, to be honest. Told you. It has to do with your career. It's like, don't get pissed off, because whatever is happening in the background is to get you in alignment with whatever the opportunity is that's coming. It involves your money, your career. All right, so family wishes coming true. I see that's a major challenge to overcome. The person that thinks highly of you sees that you're like a star, guaranteed success. All right, whoever it is that's trying to make you do something against your will, what is this person's motive for you to have some sort of unsuccessful plan? So they're just causing discord for you. And it says pay attention to your health. So stay chill, like stay chill vibe. There's nothing that's meant for you that's going to be able to pass you by if something was set up to happen the way it was supposed to be happening. Because you're meeting with a stranger here, and that's going to be important. Which one? Check in this top drawer right here, Nana. If not, my soft. But which one are you looking for? The blue one, I think it's in that drawer right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Show me this meeting with a stranger that could be of importance. Plenty of material things. See what I'm saying? Whoever you're meeting with, whoever's coming in to get you on a pathway for material gain, the news is on the way. It says you're going to be honored and respected, but I feel like whoever was in the background trying to work against you, that person's your fucking hater. Straight up. That's what this is. That person wanted to see you have some sort of unsuccessful plan. They don't want to see you as guaranteed success, as a star, as you being highly thought of. They wanted you to go through difficulty with family wishes coming true, and even blocking that of the way you were going to be making money in your career. Damn. So the enemies that were working against you legit was whoever that dark woman is. All right. Doesn't necessarily mean that she has dark complexion or dark hair. Her energy is dark. Okay. What's the news that's on the way? That you're going to overcome some sort of temporary problem. Honor and respect that comes to you, you're going to be happy about that. Okay. Yeah, it kind of feels like there's a little firecracker of excitement here because of whatever the unsuccessful outcome to one problem was. It aligns you with what you're supposed to be aligned with. All right. Let's clarify this energy here. Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio energy, secrets. All right, so something was supposed to be kept a secret from you in alignment to your career. So don't lose your shit. Everything is aligning the way it's supposed to be. All right, yeah, has a lot to do with your accomplishments, your achievements. It's a Sun and Capricorn energy, your career. All right, show me major challenge to overcome here with family wishes coming true. Page of Wands. I don't feel like you have too much involvement in it, but you do have a sense of interest of what's happening in the background. All right, you just know that that needs to be paid attention to. All right, there could be children involved as well. Pages or children. Let's see guaranteed success and the person that thinks highly of you. The Queen of Pentacles, they see you as very valuable. All right, so this person that tried to do something against your will, or tried to make you do something against your will, didn't want you to have a successful plan here. With this King of Cups. All right, so whoever that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine is, or doesn't necessarily mean that that's a person, it's the energy. All right, it kind of feels like, let's just think about it. Saturn, Neptune, North Node, all retrograding pretty much in the sign of Pisces. It's almost like the restriction that was placed there, the structure that was needed to be created there, what seemed to be an illusion versus what your actual reality was here, heading towards your destiny. It's kind of like aligning those that needs to get out the way so that your positivity comes in. All right, pay attention to your health because of the discord right now with family and friends. This could be lovers too. Doesn't necessarily mean they're only trying to create some sort of imprisonment in your mind to fuck you over or make you overthink something. You'll be fine. All right, the meeting with the stranger and the plenty of material things that comes in. I see that being where you're going to receive your reciprocation. So there can be this energy of like an equal give and take finally with resources, material gain coming your way. All right, this is positive, very positive. So that's why I feel like you got news coming on the way and how you're going to overcome whatever that temporary problem was. You could be seeing a lot of birds. I told you something was being manipulated. But on your end, it's being manifested. 10:04 on the clock. 10th house, 4th house could involve your family wishes, your home environment, your foundation versus your career. All right. Let's look at this energy and how you're going to be crowned here with your happiness. That's the brand new beginning. All right, that's the brand new beginning. I like that. I told you, Ace of Pentacles. It's here. So you're either moving to a new home, you're getting a new car, you're stepping into like a brand new career, anything involving your material gain. Okay, and Jupiter going retrograde in the sign of Cancer in the next 2 days. That is the planet of abundance, prosperity, opportunity. All right, even if you're going back to school, this gives you the opportunity to, like, you know what I mean? Take the risk here and go gain knowledge so that you can achieve your goals. All right, but it has a lot to do with speculation involving family. All right, Jupiter and family, the expansion of family. Someone's leaving your life here, and then you got increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Whoever the masculine is that was coming out in this reading, more than likely is leaving a situation, and you're going to be involved in gaining in your career. Happy Sunday, baby. All right, let's see what this is. Let's spill the tea real quick. Protective shell. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. Okay. Yeah, overthinking. Somebody, this has been coming up for so long. Like, mentally, somebody is not getting it. It's a lot of overthinking right now in connection to this person's emotion. So if they're not expressing emotions, it's because they're trying to protect themselves somehow, some way, or this is you. Yeah, hidden truths. Having to do with family ties. Somebody is hiding something involving, like, let's just say they're still involved with family, and this is like a romantic partner, or somebody's not telling you the truth about the connections to your family. Who's playing two-faced? Something like that. All right. There's a lot of jealousy in the energy with envy, of possessiveness, of just, I don't know. It's given like envy, jealousy, competitiveness. Venus and Scorpio is dramatic. A lot of jealousy. So I'm telling you, it's a lot of jealousy. It's affecting your personal relationships. I don't like it. Ulterior motive. Somebody doesn't have the best intention for you. I'm sorry. They don't. Whoever you're surrounded by that makes you feel that either you're overthinking a situation or this person doesn't want to give you clarity about where you stand, it's feeling like somebody's either trying to betray you or double cross your ass. It doesn't feel positive at all. It's literally right here. I'm saying it and it's coming right out. This is what it feels like. See what I'm saying? There's a third party involved. Absolutely not. Keep that shit the fuck over there. Nope. Silent resentment. This person more than likely is very mute. They don't communicate much. All right. It says unexpressed feelings. The stirring up of emotions. It's like, which way you fucking going here? Because you're not going to come in and manipulate this over here. That's what it is. And there could be some sort of attachment issue as well. That's definitely like a Venus in Scorpio energy. Obsessive. Okay. Yeah. And they could be like fearful of like choosing the wrong person. Or, you see what I'm saying? Because how the fuck do you go from super happy to like, nah, I think I'm good. Like, very fucking wish-washy, very hot and cold. No, look at all this energy. It's like you would have thought that you crossed paths with this person. It was like, trust the process. You were all happy before, and now all of a sudden you turn your back on your person. That's weird. It's fuck. So somebody could be trying to test loyalty or just some sort of lie could have been exposed, that type of thing. Like the masks are fucking coming off. That's what I see. Let's clarify this. I want to go into Oracle Radiant Sun for this. Why is this person protecting their energy? Or this is you? Well, because they're scared to say that they want to be with you. Hello. Like, look how weird this is. This motherfucker's like a snail. They stay quiet. Like, how it keep coming out with couples. Like, but this motherfucker moves slow as snails. Like, I've been saying this since the new moon in Libra. Like, if you have not found your person yet, the full moon in Taurus, if your person does not value you yet, that's not your fucking person. See what I'm saying? They're not your person. They're very protective. If this person ain't like your minds, your all minds, no. They're overthinking the situation because they got something that they're hiding in the background, connected to family ties. It's a fucking love triangle. They don't have the best motives for you. There could be a lot of jealousy, attachment issues, loyalty problems, and this bitch is overcrossing you. No. Absolutely. Keep that shit the fuck over there. So show me this overthinking energy. See? Mercury and Scorpio is going to retrograde back. You're going to hear, oh my God, news of an ending. I didn't want to lose this person. This motherfucker losing their shit. Trying to spend real quick. Okay? Yeah, go sit the fuck down. That's crazy. You said like the shirt. Oh, thank you. You know, we stars over here, baby. We stars. All right. So the person that's overthinking is like, damn, I went to the extreme. I didn't mean to ignore my person. Look what's coming out. Venus and Mercury, personal planets in opposition to the 2nd or the 8th house. This person didn't fucking value you. They more than likely picked someone over you, or they didn't want you to leave them. All right? Something like that. It's like all connected to this person's ulterior motive. They wanted to keep you in a third party. That doesn't fly for very long. Okay? So you got good news coming your way in regards to your money. Let's see hidden truth. You got money coming your way. As I say, money. All right. The sun in Leo's energy, fortune. Leo's energy could have anything to do with your creativity, your self-expression. It could involve children. It could involve your happiness, your contentment, your peace. All right. So if they didn't fully reveal what they thought was like fortune to them, more than likely it's because it was connected to family ties. Playing two-faced. All right. Yeah. They got too much burden to carry out here. They got way too much to fulfill on their end. All right, they got like a whole fucking plate full and you ain't involved in that shit. Clearly. Okay. Show me the jealousy issues. I don't know if this person expected you to like chase after them or whatever it may be. Maybe this is the reason why they weren't giving you clarity. What is this? Your intuition already told you. It doesn't matter. Your intuition already. Anybody that's smart enough to understand their own emotions, don't fuck with this person. Because they know that you have some sort of ulterior motive. Okay, let's clarify that. Yeah, no. I know that you're indecisive over there and you playing both sides. Absolutely not. That's what I'm trying to say. This person, more than likely, if they were very in and out and giving you slight communication, it's because they were indecisive or they wanted to keep you indecisive about them. See what I'm saying? But you know that there's some sort of betrayal happening because there's a third party. It's like, why aren't you communicating, or why aren't you, you know, anything? It could be anything. They had to go get shit in order in their life, or that's what you needed to do and focus on your own shit. This was given. Thank you for your gift, sweetie. All right, love triangle. Let's clarify it. It's like, go ahead and go deal with your third party. I'd rather go after my bag. Saturn and Capricorn. So you're gonna boss up on whoever this person is, and you're going to go after your riches and focus on your money or your career. That's what it is. Saturn and Capricorn is in its domicile. It's about your career. Yeah, you need a sense of authority around you right now. Don't complain with my energy over here. Absolutely not. All right. So let's get into this whole energy at the bottom here. Trusting the process. Why'd you cross paths with this person? The attachment issues, the silent resentment, and this loyalty and or exposing this bitch's lies or this mother sucker's lies. All right. Trust the process. Domination. Look at that. With this Mars and Sag energy right now. All right. This person thought that they could overpower you by making you feel like, oh, you're part of my, you know what I mean? my journey here. I have a spiritual connection to you, spiritual love here. No, fuck all that shit. Because if this was supposed to be part of the process, why are you carrying me or dragging me through the mud while you go deal with a third party? I'd rather go focus on my bag. Okay? Why did you cross paths with this person? So they can criticize you. Maybe they don't like that you do certain type of work. Fuck them. That's not for them to enjoy. That's the type of work you chose. Okay? I see mutable energies here. So something could be very adaptable, flexible, versatile in how you do something. Maybe the type of work that you do and how you're of service to other people's sixth house energy is through spirituality. Don't force your beliefs on nobody. If they're not with you, then they ain't with you and that's it. Fuck them. Straight up. What's the attachment issue? It legit be just emotions that this person has for you because they're unexpressing their feelings. They're resisting you. What'd I say? They just like the attachment to you because of who you are or how they met you or something like that. But they're giving you silent resentment. They're turning their back on you. They're trying to escape. I can't make the fucking shit up. Okay? They're trying to escape. Show me this energy of loyalty. Is this your loyalty towards them or their loyalty towards you? Mercury and Capricorn. This person feels like they have a sense of manipulation over top of what you do for your career or something like that. That makes them excited. Mercurian energy for them to play the trickster. Capricorn's energy, whether they can play a masculine in your life or have a sense of authority over you, but you were already coming through, boss the fuck up. If anything, you brought more to this person than what they offered to you. Let's just be clear. So let's take the mask off here, and what the truth will eventually be exposed. That you are a very spiritual person. Don't fucking play with me. I understand my principles. Okay? I see Sierra and I playing right now in the background. This is somebody that you thought you could be with forever. Like you thought you had authentic vibes with this person or something. And I see you playing safe space, like sitting at home chilling, and this motherfucker think you out doing something. Drama. Leave that shit the fuck over there. I'm too smart for that. Eccentricity. Alright. And it's given the moon in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus more than likely brought some sort of ending to the situation. And you're just like, I'd rather go after my money, my inheritance. Like, let me go focus on where I'm more structured, disciplined, authoritative in my own energy, and I'd rather not deal with the bullshit. That's what brings you a sense of excitement. All right, so more than likely, Mercury and Gemini energy just says like you're a public speaker or you socialize with other people. More than likely, you do something in the media. All right, there could be something about traveling here. I see this man on a horse. And there's Jupiter and Cancer going retrograde in the next 2 days. So the speculation about situations involving home, or if you were supposed to move in with somebody, or family, children, the mother figure, something, there's speculation going on and reviewed about the opportunities that are there with this person. So if this is someone that picked someone else over you after meeting you, then more than likely they're going to regret going back to their past. That's what that is. Mercury retrograde is no fucking joke. But the transit will take place and it will say, well, you dumb, you should have just, you know what I mean, stood on the path that you're in and then dealt with the difficulties of how things were adjusting to the life that you chose. That's what that's given. Or somebody could just been double crossing you, making you believe something that wasn't true. Your intuition was telling you very fucking two-faced. They weren't telling you the whole truth. They just wanted more than likely to play a fake relationship or wanted to fuck or something like that. I don't know. All right. I've seen all fixed signs there. So this could have been happening during this fixed moon cycle. It all started with the first quarter moon in Aquarius on the 29th of October. Yeah, lots of mixed signals, a lot of unspoken tension, this person keeping up an appearance. I feel like everything's going to come to the light on why this person was holding back. All right. Let's get into Kipper. Well, hot damn, what is this? Mature man, thoughts, privileged lady, official person, imprisonment, poverty. Ouch. That was from my last reading. I remember those cards. I didn't shuffle though. So that last reading that we did 2 days ago, the energy check-in, more than likely, or the community chat that we did. I see expectation. It's flying out the deck. The 28th could be of significance of this month. That's the day after Thanksgiving. Pathway here. So expect to go down a different pathway even. I'm seeing the 2nd and the 8th house in opposition. And I'm seeing a sextile to the 3rd and the 5th house. All right, so this could be like communication with the lover about how things are going to be reciprocated, whether this person is actually leaving you and or is this person actually valuing you. So expect the pathway to change somehow, some way. Yeah, it almost comes out like this person could be very obsessive with you. I see the energy of the devil, number 15, or the 15th could be of significance. When is the 15th? Where's the moon there? Hold on. Crazy. The 15th, the moon is in the sign of Virgo and ingressing into Libra. So this more than likely, as we were picking up on that September energy with the 6th house and the 7th house, that's what this is. Something involving that reading is coming into this. All right, because I see the expectation of like how you're receiving your own fund versus your spouse's funds, or how something's transforming or ending in your life versus you stepping in with someone that values you. Pathway of communication and or the 5th house, meaning like lovers or your hat coming in, that opens up. I see something transforming there. I see the butterflies. All right, and then it brings in a new lover, okay, or just new decisions that help you move forward. If this is a lover, this person is obsessive over you. They're not going to want to like let you go. More than likely they're going to be like a child involved. All right, the 15th to the 18th could be of significance. That's given like while the moon is in Libra and ingressing into the moon in Scorpio. Ooh, that hurts. Lovers and child. Interesting. What is that? Privileged lady. Somebody out here is highly intuitive. I see the 12th house. Wealthy man. The 12th to the 13th. Interesting. False person and gift. If somebody values you, whoever this wealthy man is, I feel like they have the bag to take care of you. More than likely, if you're meeting someone new or stepping into new love, this person is going to show you how your past person was a false person and come in and gift you everything that you need. Okay. That's happening in the future, just in horizons. So may not happen just yet. It's coming. All right. I'm seeing resources being of significance. Communication with lovers being of significance. Someone very obsessive. The moon cycles of, what was it again? The moon in Virgo to Libra and Libra to Scorpio. All right. And it's giving me the false person could be a Leo, or that moon in Leo where the last quarter moon is taking place. You're going to understand that this person is no longer part of your life. I see Aquarius in opposition here with the card and the star as well. Something about water energies, Pisces and Scorpio. Take this all as it resonates. I'm just telling you guys what I see. All right. What's the expectation? Thank you. Moving forward independently. And that's connected to your resources. So you ain't getting no fucking money from nobody. Just understand that. All right. Don't expect it. Go after your own shit. Expect independence. All right. Show me this pathway. Damn, Spirit is talking. Go after your own power. The moon in Scorpio to the moon in Aquarius. Ain't that some shit? By the new moon in Scorpio, there's something that's going to change. Your pathway is going to change. Check your Scorpio placements. All right. That you're going to have a sense of power. That could be like news of an inheritance coming your way too, because I see you getting some sort of gift here involving whoever this wealthy man is, or a privileged lady. All right, you had to understand that somebody in your life was a false person, and that's coming out under the Lover's card. So that person could have just been obsessive over you, or could have legit been just about sex. All right. It's coming through with the Sun in Aries, so it could be legit a Sun in Aries person, or just someone that was just very assertive and lusting over you. All right, show me this child card here. The moon in Sag. Interesting. There's something here about like you remaining optimistic with children and or having a boundary up because of children. Show me from this lady. The privileged lady is going after her achievements, doing something independently. All right, Sun and Capricorn energy. More than likely, that's why I feel like if you're a feminine in this reading, you bossed up. You don't need nobody. You do shit on your own. All right, I see Capricorn, I see Aquarius. They're both ruled by Saturn. So more than likely, you're very structured in your life, or you just are very disciplined. Show me this wealthy man. The wealthy man could be seen as Scorpio's energy. Scorpio's ruled by Pluto. Pluto has all to do with like inheritances, how you attain your wealth. All right. You're going to be detaching from a wealthy man. All right. So more than likely, if you were connected to a masculine that was providing for you, if you were feminine energy, you're supposed to be bossed up how you're doing your own shit. And you're going to notice that whoever this person was a false person. In some sort of organization. The person that wanted to like manipulate you or discriminate you could have been in the workplace, the 10th house. That's like distorting your character, your public image, like, oh, and then after doing it saying, oh, detachment, like I didn't want any involvement with you. What's the gift that comes through? I don't know. It comes through when Mercury enters Scorpio's energy again. That retrogrades on, hold on. Oh, give me a fucking break here, would you? Retrogrades back into Scorpio by November the 18th. I told you something about when the moon is in Virgo heading into Libra. Something like that. Or into Scorpio. More than likely, it's the moon in Scorpio energy. Alright. That's crazy. New moon in Scorpio happens on the 20th. That's when I feel like it's going to happen. New moon in Scorpio. When Mercury retrogrades into Scorpio, the sun will still be in Scorpio up until... When does the sun enter in Sag? On the 21st. That week is going to be of significance to whatever this energy is speaking of. All right, like you have to do something independently. You bossed up out here if you're a female. You do something independently. And that's what the reading started off with. It's almost like somebody wants you to make you feel like you're afraid in taking a risk, and they're causing drama, whether it's with family, friends, or in the workplace. Somebody wants you to have some sort of unsuccessful plan. You understand? That's crazy. Show me in the near future what is distant horizons energy. What time you start? Okay. There's a decision that needs to be made. There could be like heated arguments that take place. I don't know. Somebody is going to like force you to make a quick decision. Mars and Gemini is like a force to need to make a decision. That's why somebody's creating some sort of drama here. They're coming off a bit extreme, especially about this organization. This could be somebody, if it's a false person and it's connected to this wealthy man that's planning to detach while like we're about to head into this moon in Scorpio. It's because this person is trying to make you do something out of force, trying to make you do something against your will, or using family and or friends to do it for them. Okay. So this person would have came in and attacked your closest relationships, your personal relationships, and or connections to your family. This wealthy man would have the money to detach and have and or pay somebody to do something, do the dirty work for them, pretty much. Okay. Shiesty. All right, let's clarify. Oh. The sun in Sag. The sun in Sag person could have been of significance. Or while the sun in Sag is with Mars in Sag, which is by the 21st. Something takes place here. Let me clarify this. It's on the bottom of the deck. Authority. This person will do something out of dominance. Force. Spirit is spilling the motherfucking beans today. Split the deck. Page of Pentacles, King of Cups. Something about that masculine energy in a child. I don't know. Something transforms in connection to your family or your inheritance or your long-term wealth. This person could have been attacking that, wanting to make an ending come there. All right. Forcing family to have endings in order for them to gain dominance over whatever it was that they were attacking you for. All right, so I got a sun in Capricorn here, a sun in Aries, a sun in Sag. Heavy masculine energies. All right, show me this of the sun in Sag with Mars in Sag. That's a conjunction right there. I don't know what day it takes place, but I'll give that to you guys. Ace of Wands, something new takes place there. So heavy Sag energy. I mean, Ace of Wands is fire energy. So what is it? Five of Pentacles. The Chariot. overcoming difficulties with finances. This is this person's way of dominating you to force you to go in the direction that you're supposed to be going into. Queen of Pentacle energy. See what I'm saying? Because they see you as valuable. They desire you, and or you desire moving forward in whatever it is your passion. Yeah, the Magician. Mercury is going to be retrograding again in the sign of Sag with Mars and Sag and the Sun and Sag. That's crazy. All right, it's almost like somebody wants to make you learn a lesson, or maybe this has a lot to do with ninth house energy. It's of higher knowledge, so you would be seen as like spiritual teacher out here. Okay, testing your commitments, your loyalty to a specific organization, institution that involves like even spirituality. Ace of Cups, and there's love there. Strength. This is what I'm saying. Someone is like, your strength and your peace in your life assures your success. So if anybody comes in and tries to attack that, it's only to force you to make a quick decision. Okay? The Hermit. Go into introspective time. Like really take a step back, look at what needs to happen here, and feel where Spirit is guiding you. Okay? That's where you're going to see some sort of reciprocation. Do I have any moderators in here? Welcome in, Brenda. Let's get the trolls out because I already see them coming in, y'all. Ain't nobody got time. One second. I'm just curious what's behind authority. Concentration principle. Yeah. This would be like her, not Hermit. This is given like Hierophant energy. Like you hold a position of authority, you're highly concentrated, and you understand principles. Okay. That's crazy. 10th house, 3rd house, 9th house. I'm seeing 3rd and the 9th house in opposition with Saturn and Jupiter. That's given like a heavy person that has a position of authority, that's knowledgeable and has the wisdom that's needed to be given to the collective, and does something restlessly. This person either doesn't like you or feels that you're a false person in this community. Something changes in the near future for you though. So heavy dates within this week to next week. All right. What was that? Someone doesn't want to be seen as getting away with something. Somebody's going to prison for taking something for you. Am I seeing 911 in the chat? Is that right? If you are doing your work here, okay, somebody's either trying to take your opportunities, keep you imprisoned, and or take your money. I don't know if this is an authority figure in the organization, or however, if you're working from home, if you have some sort of occupation, somebody's getting away with taking something from you. Let me clarify this real quick, because that was just wanted to be seen. I don't know why that's of importance, but it is. I just heard negative attachments. Yeah, somebody's trying to burden the new pathway that you're on or something like that. Show me imprisonment and thief. Somebody wants to slow down how you're being reciprocated with money. They want to make you feel left out. Like if you miss some sort of opportunity, so that they can stop you from moving forward to whatever is supposed to be taking place here. Yeah, they want you to have loss. They want you to experience loss. Show me the sun and wealth. This could be a fire sign. Again, this could be coming through in Sag season, or while Mercury is transiting with Mars and the Sun in Sag after the 21st. Show me this sun and wealth. Actually, Mercury is going to be in Scorpio by then, so it would legit just be the Sun and Mars in Sag. A lot of you, if you're focusing on stepping away from situations that are making you experience loss financially, emotionally, slowing you down, where you feel like you need to defend and or protect yourself and going into a brand new beginning, I'm seeing justice with the Emperor and the Empress here with 11 and 34. A brand new passionate beginning could be of significance, all right, and where you seek balance in your masculine and feminine energies. I don't know how that's coming through, if that's love or that's just, again, that could be how you're doing something independently. All right. It could be for your work. Like the more you focus on your work, the more of a bag you're going to be getting to with Sun and Wealth here. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Five of Cups. The same people that wanted to see you in regret are going to actually see you win on this brand new pathway. All right, like you'll have some sort of phenomenal achievement. This is Mars and Scorpio's energy, meaning Mars at its domicile in Scorpio. You could have already had some sort of success going on, and someone tried to distort whatever was going on in your energy. All right, so you got some haters out here, for real, for real. That's what I see. You got people working against you, behind your back, trying to stop you from doing what it is that you're achieving. All right, you got some haters in your love life, affecting your family dynamics. It feels like overall your character. Give me 1 second. As I put my phone to charge, 8%. Have strength, okay, to deal with these assholes is what I want to call it, to be honest, because I feel like you just been taking losses, but like literally back and forth. 10:34 on the clock, Wheel of Fortune and the Empress and the Emperor. For those that are in connections with like not false people, you're good. That's what I see. I keep seeing synchronicities about that. I said 9/11 earlier, so there could be something about like police officers or something like that, but today is 11/9. All right, I don't know. So maybe this is like, I'm seeing Justice in the Hermit. This could be like justice for those that have gone in hermit situations and where you've been isolated, you know what I'm saying? Focusing more so on soul searching, things like that. The mature man is here. I see the Hierophant with the number 5. Source energy. Sun and Wealth. 11/5. Your abundance was supposed to come in. That was the full moon in Taurus. Heavy on the Venus right there. I see Justice and I see the Hierophant. And we spoke about that in a reading the other day. Even if your justice didn't come in sudden wealth, your justice came in higher knowledge, wisdom. We were pulling, let me pull from Angel Tarot because I know exactly what I'm picking up on here. You were given the Fountain of Wisdom on that full moon in Taurus. I remember that reading. You were given the wisdom to see who it was that was working against you, your enemies, and you were being protected by them, or from them. Excuse me. Show me this energy. Sun and Wealth from the mature man. It's giving me November the 5th. That was full moon in Taurus. What is this? 6 of Pentacles. Told you. 6 of Pentacles is the moon in Taurus. It says here, divine grace cures rage and pestilence and absolves the guilty. All right. I know exactly what I was talking about. Breaking the circle, lifting opposing barriers, and bringing in some sort of victory. Yes. All right, so there was something here that was like a repeated cycle of you taking losses, of you experiencing, theft even in other ways. Mercury's energy, be careful, because Mercury has all to do with like communications. This would be like the phones. All right, if you have, let's say direct deposits. All right, there could be money going missing. This could be, what do you call that? Transactions, okay? Meaning like anything that you have pulled out of your accounts. Things that involve like Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus. Like I would check y'all shit, like check y'all bank accounts, stuff like that. There could be false phone calls coming through saying, oh, you owe this debt or that or that. We're in Scorpio season. It's all about debt. All right, so there could be a lot of communication coming through, or just you see experiencing losses with your finances and you're like, what the fuck? So there's going to be a lot of disputes this month with this Mercury going retrograde in the sign of Sag and heading back into Scorpio. I feel like right now, Mercury and Sag is like you're receiving this information from abroad, from spirit, so that you understand that you're about to go into dealing with situations that I just spoke about. Okay? Something was supposed to like come into balance and it didn't. Strength. I just told you I seen the number 8. Loyalty. Delivery from those who were seek to oppress. And you got a lot of victory out here. A lot of victory. So if your intuition's on point and you guys listen to me every day, I see heavy fixed energy here overall. 6 of Pentacles, Taurus, Strength, Leo. All right. We were speaking about Aquarius's energy. It was coming out with the moon in Aquarius. Independence. Whoa. What else do I need to see here? the Ace of Cups. So rejuvenation and obtains the mercy of God and gives long life. Anything that's supposed to be in your life, nobody can fucking touch it. The Ace of Cups, that's like the hand of God rejuvenating everything in your life. And where you experience losses, that shit comes back tenfold. You see what I'm saying? If you experience a loss in connection to a lover, you get a brand new lover, somebody better. All right? You lost an opportunity in work because people worked against you, you get a better opportunity. Something like that. Okay? King of Swords, victory. Grants victory and protection from lightning. All right, so you got victory here 3 times. We saw it. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Prosperity, destruction of your enemy, and the deliverance from their bondage. That could have been mental illnesses, whatever it was. All right. It was blocking some sort of wealth coming your way. And if it wasn't given to you legit in money, then it was given to you in wisdom. What else can I pull for you guys? Where we at? Oh, yeah, we gotta fucking go. Jazz talk too much. Let's get into Sacred Destiny, and I'm going, I'll close it out with this. Let's see how your destiny is aligning for the near future. So these are just situations where, just pay attention. Mercury retrograde. Let's speak about it. People coming back from the past. Make sure you're anything electronical. All right, phones. Careful they don't break. This could be, you know, anything as far as like your home, stoves, refrigerators, that type of shit. Check on everything. Check on your charging ports, like wherever you plug stuff in. Check that. Mercury retrograde could be a lot of different things. A lot. Let me pull my information up. I'll read it to you guys, because I know a lot of people like listening to this. A lot of people don't know what Mercury retrograde is. And they're like, oh, it's just people returning from the past. No, it's a lot of different things. All right, so Mercury rules over your thoughts, your intellect, your mind, judgment over other people, a sense of understanding, communication, information exchange, mediation. So it could involve like having to go to court and mediate certain situations as well. Versatility, eloquence, acumen, the ability to learn, dexterity, agility, flexibility, adaptability, those that are cunning and or your curiosity towards something. It could be relatives, especially brothers and sisters, friends, acquaintances. It could be your neighbors. It could be documents, letters, contracts, discussions, arguments, business meetings. What else? Education, information, news, rumors. It could have something to do with like transportation, communications, computers, scientists, writers, editors, journalists. You take it, you name it, whatever. All right, so be open with your emotional state right now. I see the moon on there. What else? All right, you could be thriving somewhere overall in a certain situation. Wherever you feel like you're thriving, that's where you belong. And I see you could be holding a position of leadership as well. At the bottom of the deck, voyage. You could be on some sort of journey here or something. Split the deck. You got a lot of power.